This video will focus on a picture exchange communication system, also known as PECS, which is a symbol-based system of communication. PECS are recommended for individuals who are nonverbal or do not have an effective form of communication in their vocabulary. Some examples of this include expressive vocabulary that's limited to only a few words or approximations, signs, or vocalizations. PECS should not be used to train a fully verbal individual unless the majority of their vocabulary contains verbal utterances or echoic repetitions of others. So initially when training PECS, a lot of people will start with a blank icon on the outside of the book just to kind of get the child used to the repetition of exchanges. And once they master that level, mastery criteria is different for each center, but once they master that level, they will move on to discriminating between a blank icon and a preferred item. So say a child wants to go for a walk, they will have to discriminate between a blank icon and a walk, exchange the walk icon to their caregiver or their therapist, who will then reinforce the correct exchange and immediately give them what they have requested or asked for. After they have trained a discrimination between a blank icon and a preferred icon, they may discriminate between two preferred icons or a non-preferred and a preferred icon, whatever is next in the set of curriculum. And after they're able to distinguish between two icons, they will move into a whole page, followed by discriminating between the entire book. So now to show a small example of how you would train a PECS book. So while I am with a client, if I had a cookie or an edible in my hand that they're working for, the first level is I would say, do you want your cookie? Great job, that's asking for a cookie, and deliver them the reinforcement. For the next, after they meet mastery criteria for that level, you would pick an item that is most like or probably preferred for them, and you would have the item in your hand and show them that they have it available. Then you would say, what do you want? You can ask for it. And as they exchange the icon, make sure you deliver them the immediate reinforcement and blow bubbles for them, or give them the cookie or whatever it is that they are asking for. After you have trained one item on the front of the page by itself, you can put two items on the page and have them discriminate between the two. So if they are asking for their bubbles, you would hold the bubbles in your hand and say, what do you want? Great job, that's asking for bubbles. After they have mastered that step, you can move into a whole page of things. And say they want a drink, you would hold their cup in your hand and say, what do you want? Use your words. Great job, that's asking for a drink. And make sure that the immediate delivery is key because it reinforces the behavior and makes it more likely for them to ask or demand again in the future.